This is Audible.
The following is a presentation of the Colonial Radio Theater on Brilliance Audio. Colonial Radio Theater in association with Blue Water Productions. William F. Nolan's Logan's Run, Last Day, starring Tom Berry as Logan 6, Kate DeSisto as Jessica 6, Joe Caliendo Jr. as Francis 7, J.T. Turner as Ballard, and the Colonial Radio Players. Written by Paul J. Salamoff. Based on the novel Logan's Run by William F. Nolan and George Clayton Johnson, and Logan's World and Logan's Search by William F. Nolan. Executive producers Mark Vanderberg and Darren G. Davis. Music by Jeffrey Gage. Produced by Seth Adam Scher. Directed by Jerry Robbins.
Red. Black. Red. Stop! No! Stop! No. Where are they? Where are they? No, I've got to keep running.
I got a lock on him, Logan. Headed east through the complex. He's making a play for Arcade.
He's hoping we'll lose his signal in the fire galleries.
Don't sweat it. The platform scanners will ID him as soon as he hails a maze car. Oh, wait a minute. He just doubled back.
This guy's got a plan, Francis. Give me a full workup. I'm gonna cut him off at Palisades.
Be careful. This one's determined. He hasn't made a mistake yet.
Yes, he has. He's trying to run from me. Out of the way! Out of the way!
He went that way.
Don't talk to them. You're only asking for trouble.
Activate helmet view screen.
Activated. Logan 6.
Here, what do you have?
Our runner's name is Doyle 10, variant 14302. His flower blacked at 5:39 this morning.
Just the history.
As a yellow, he was machine reared in the Missouri nursery. No unusual traits noted. Blue, nothing. Moved a lot. Traveled Europe, no arrests.
What about red?
Yeah, here's something. Arrested at 16. Get this, for obstructing a DS man on the hunt.
Anything else?
Pair-ups with 3 women. On your screen. Melissa 17, Julie 8.
Jessica 6. I see them.
One is suspected of aiding runners.
Melissa 17. And he mentioned a Ballard?
You're thinking Sanctuary.
Mistake number 2.
What are you doing? Doyle's ahead of you. You're changing course. I hope you're right about this.
I always am. Meet me at Stone Alley.
There it is. The cathedral. My only sanctuary. A million places to hide. And just a few feet more.
End of the line, runner.
No. No, please. No.
There's no escape route, Doyle.
Why don't you take this one, Francis?
It's your capture, Logan. You should take the kill. Especially so close to the record.
You don't have to kill me.
Shut up, runner.
Take me to deep sleep. I'll go peacefully.
Too late for that.
You're a monster. Inhuman.
I'm an agent of the Almighty Thinker.
You're a brainwashed fool.
Time to sleep.
No.
He's got a blade! Shoot him!
I don't have a clear shot. Get him off here.
I'm trying! Cut me! Logan!
You used a homer on him? That close?
What was I supposed to use?
You should have set your gun to Tangler or Nitro. Vapor.
Needler, Ripper.
Yes!
It was already set for Homer.
Oh, you could have hit me! You could have killed me, Logan. Why are you staring at him? He's dead. And you almost got me, too. Don't you care? Ow, watch it!
Cut superficial. Knew you should be able to clear that up, no problem. You're all set.
You're getting soft in your old age, Francis.
Speak for yourself, old man. I'm only a red 5. You're the one with the date with Deep Sleep soon.
I'll catch you back at HQ later.
Hell no! As soon as I'm good as new, I'm headed straight over to the Castlemont Glasshouse to get myself 3 of the youngest, prettiest girls in the stag room. One will be blonde, you know, with the deep green eyes and blue-white hair. Then I'll get one with short black hair, like Marcy 4. And finally, one with golden brown skin. 3 beauties to make me forget about my troubles. Shall I put one aside for you? Oh, no, that's right. Your body's a temple. No need for carnal pleasures of the simple man. One more kill, Logan. One more and you'll be the best.
I need his palm crystal.
Sure thing. Better give us some room. We're going to dissolve him with a molecular acid. Now, let me see. His hand was about here. And... Yep. Here you go.
Please deposit it in my info deck.
Good riddance. I don't know how you DS guys do it.
Do what, exactly?
Risk your lives to take down these scum.
It's all I know. It's all I know. It's all I know. It's all I know.
Selection on. Select crystal. Accomplished. Selection on. Transport crystal to implantation room. Infant is secure. Hand is secure and ready for implant. Advanced selection on. Implant crystal in palm. On my mark. Proceed. Crystal implanted. Prepare for fusion to bone and central nervous system. Implantation successful. Designation, Logan 6. Variant 111307. Sequester. Transfer. Deep sleep operative.
Hello, Logan 6. I am your auto-governess. Let me hold you. Extend feeding tube. There. There you are. There, there. Look at your new crystal. See how it glows a bright yellow? There, there. The Thinker loves and protects you. The Thinker is almighty. The Thinker is God. The Thinker loves and protects you. The Thinker is almighty. The Thinker is God.
Our training class will continue. Logan 6, you've shown great promise for your age of 5. But so has Tara 8.
Tara can hold her own, Logan 6.
You will remain silent, Roy 18.
Yes, sir.
Logan 6, Tara 8, step forward. Engage. This is not boy versus girl. This is warrior against warrior. Victory is awarded to Logan 6. Punishment points to be administered to Tara 8. Good, Logan 6. Your eyes are hard. They contain no pity, just contempt for her weakness. Look at your palm flower. Answer me what color designate it is. Kara 14.
Yellow.
Correct. List the next echelons. Roy 18?
At age 7, our palm flower will turn to blue. It then turns red at age 14 until the week before our 21st birthday.
What happens then? Logan 6?
It blinks, then goes black on last day when we report to deep sleep for self-termination.
Correct. Do you have a query, Stephen 10?
What do we self-terminate?
Because it's the will of the thinker, you idiot.
Yeah, only runners don't deep sleep. Are you a runner?
Silence!
I'm not a runner.
Stephen is a runner. Stephen is a runner.
Stop it! I'm not a runner. I'm not a runner.
The obstacle course. I've been waiting for this. Have you been waiting for this, Logan?
Looks more like a devastated city than an obstacle course. Goes on for miles.
And we have our body armor, just like the real DS operatives wear, and we get to hunt a real runner.
This course will challenge your ability to adapt and use your environment to terminate a runner. You have been given a specially designed DS gun used for training that is permanently uncoded. Your partner is an essential part of tracking your prey. Work in union. Work as one. You have 15 minutes to complete the course. Begin!
Look, there she is. Down there.
Yes. Let's go. Garrett, give me a full sweep scan of Sector 3 Alpha.
Scanning. Nothing.
Nothing or signal interference?
Oh, it looks like signal interference.
You have to be specific. You stay here. It's a high vantage point. Where is she?
I don't see any movement, Logan. She may have already moved deeper into the course.
She's not going to give up her position easily. It's too risky to keep moving. The area is littered with massive machines and ducts. She might double back if we pass her by.
We're blind in this sector.
Just keep your eye on that scanner and let me worry about that.
Uh. 10 minutes remain.
What are you doing?
Climbing up an air duct.
You're wasting time.
Shut up, Garrett. Keep your eyes on the scanner. Setting on nitro. And...
My scanner! It's working again.
I know. I just blasted all that junk that was causing interference.
I see her, Logan. I see her.
Where?
She's headed deep on northwest course. Homer that bitch.
Calm down. I don't have a clear shot and I'm not wasting it.
5 minutes remain.
She's getting away.
Let's see if this slows you down. Tangler. I'll aim at that pile of metal refuse in the distance. And... bullseye. And your escape is blocked. Gun setting, Homer. Time to burn this one out.
1 minute remains.
Savor it, bro. You earned it. She's against the wall.
30 seconds remain.
Please.
15 seconds remain.
Take the shot, Logan.
10 seconds remain.
8, 7, 6,
5, 4, 3.
2.
Runner terminated. Victory is awarded to Logan 6.
And now, as graduates, you shall receive your assignments. William 12, San Diego Complex. Jennifer 8, San Diego Complex. Logan 6, Los Angeles Complex.
You have been here at DS Headquarters, Los Angeles, for 1 week. You will now each receive your assigned gun. Once your gun is keyed into your palm crystal, it becomes your sole possession. No one, not even another DS operative, will be able to use your gun. Contained within the handle is an explosive charge. If anyone other than you should attempt to fire the weapon, the charge will detonate, rendering the gun and the perpetrator permanently disabled. This is your ammo pack. Your gun is capable of firing 6 different types of ammunition. Every ammo pack contains 1 round of each type. They are as follows, and you will learn this order and memorize it because it might one day save your life. Tangler, Nitro, Vapor, Needler, Ripper, Homer. Let me hear you say it.
Tangler, Nitro, Vapor, Needler, Ripper, Homer.
Very good. Can anyone tell me what each one accomplishes? You, Ethan 2.
The Tangler expels a neural net that not only subdues the desired target, but produces a mild electric shock designed to immobilize. Nitro fires an explosive charge that's designed to be most effective on inorganic objects. Vapor releases a highly concentrated mixture of amino hallucite that places the target in a euphoric, near comatose state.
What must you remember when using Vapor? Alexander 11?
You need to activate your helmet's nose filters?
That's right. Otherwise, you'll get a dose that makes a crazy lift feel like a jump fizz in comparison. All right, finish us up, Logan 6.
The Needler administers a high dosage of sodium thiopentyl elite, a psychoactive lift designed to obtain information from a runner or a citizen aiding and abetting runners. The Ripper is used for extreme measures when information cannot be gleaned from the use of the Needler. It simulates a hallucinogenic experience that has been described by those that survived as not unlike being flayed alive. The Homer senses body heat and locks into the target's heat signature. Upon impact, the target's entire nervous system is ignited, causing an instantaneous death.
Very good, Logan. It seems you may actually live up to the high bar set by your previous name designate.
Is it true that Logan 5 holds the record for the most logged terminations?
Where did you hear that?
Logan says he's going to beat that record. He says it's his destiny.
Is that so? Well, I hope we should all endeavor to be the best of the best. Any more questions before I assign you your gun?
Yeah. If the Homer is the most effective weapon to take down a scumbag runner, why not give us 6 rounds of that?
Well, Morgan, where would be the fun? Logan 6. Here. Grip it tight. The gun will activate as soon as it's coded. Welcome to active duty, Logan 6. Welcome to active duty, Logan 6. Welcome to active duty, Logan 6. Welcome to active duty, Logan 6.
Don't you ever sleep?
Not when there's work to be done.
I admire your work ethic, Logan, but man can't live by work alone.
Good night, Gant.
Good night.
Holographic view screen engaged. Inset terminated runner's palm crystal.
Logan 6. Variant 111307 logging in. Terminated runner designate Doyle 10. Variant 14302.
Termination logged.
His pictures. Everything he saw. His hand on Francis 7's neck. The knife. Not far back enough. Computer, seek scan Ballard.
Negative for seek scan Ballard.
Computer, seek scan Sanctuary. More pictures. But nothing to... Wait! Computer, stop! What? The image is dark. Appears to be... a woman's face. Proceed.
Sanctuary.
Computer, reverse 30 seconds and proceed.
Asking me.
Run with me.
Run where?
There's only one place to run. Sanctuary.
I'm only Red 6. I still have time.
None of us have time. It's an illusion. Run with me. Run with me.
Good. Now she's in light. I've seen her face before. One of Doyle's pairmates. Jessica 6.
Yes, I'll run with you.
To Sanctuary.
To Sanctuary.
I think I'll pay a visit to Doyle's apartment. Something here. May tell me where to find the whereabouts of Sanctuary. Where's his computer? Here. Info deck set to override. Computer. DS override. Logan 6. Code Alpha 600.
Doyle?
I was so worried I hadn't heard from you. I had to come. It's amazing how different you look. Doc did a great job.
You like?
It will take some getting used to. Your eyes, they look different to me.
I had them recoded. Figured I'd go for the new U deluxe package. That's what took the extra time.
Unfortunately, that's time we don't have. There's still so much to do, and if we don't leave soon, We'll never make it to Sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
The Future History, Part 1. December 7th, 2095. The Little War begins. The end of the world starts as a single act of terrorism in the new superpower, India. Believing this to be a guerrilla-style coup attempt by the US, India responds with a small battery of missiles. The targets are Washington, D.C., London, Tokyo, and Moscow. Millions die. As black, radioactive rains engulf the Earth, the beginnings of the nuclear winter take hold. January 31st, 2096, nuclear winterland. Ecosystems collapse. Food begins to run out. The atmosphere, land, and water are poisoned by radioactive fallout. Everywhere, people are dying by the hundreds of thousands. The Earth is in perpetual nightfall, and the temperatures are frigid, like another ice age. '22nd century, 2112. NGC created. As the nuclear winter begins to wane, a new global confederacy, NGC, has been initiated for the sole purpose of saving the human race from extinction. The remaining humans, now numbering less than 1 billion, are assigned glowing badges that measure their exposure to radiation and chart the progression of incipient radiation sickness: yellow, blue, and red. The stages of illness generally run for 7 years each. At the end of the red stage, the gradation turns black. By then, the body is so ravaged by the sickness that the mandatory euthanasia is welcomed. With no one unaffected by the sickness, the human race has an end date.
What a fool she is. I should burn her out right now. Her death will put me over the top. Most kills by a DS man. Best of the best.
Sanctuary. It will be a new life for both of us.
Yes. New life. The destruction of Sanctuary. The hallowed ground these delusional runners believe to be their salvation. I will be the one to put an end to it, and I'll be known for generations by this deed. A new life. Beyond deep sleep and last day, I will be legend. A gun. If I'm going to burn out the very heart of Sanctuary, then I'm going to need it.
Let's go, Doyle.
I've forgotten something.
Forgotten what?
Something back at my apartment.
I don't think it's safe.
You don't have to worry about me.
But I do.
Right now, all you need to do is go inside the new you. You don't want to be late for your appointment.
I'm going to make myself beautiful for you.
You already are. This is too easy.
Well, if it isn't the man himself. Any tips for us little guys who only dream of the heights that you've soared?
We'll give you our next hunt just so you can take the kill.
Hey, Logan, an acknowledgement would be warranted.
Give him some space.
Give him some space? I want to congratulate my friend, and he's acting like I don't even exist.
I've got work to do.
We've all got work to do. Doesn't mean we can't be civil. For the love of the thinker, can't you show some emotion?
I don't need accolades for doing my job, Gant. If that's your only motivation for being DS, then maybe you should reconsider your life plan and become a mimic at the Imagitorium. Or a servicer at the Glass House.
What the hell?
He's approaching last day. Everyone deals with it differently.
It's not right, Francis. It's not right.
The Future History, Part 2, 2115, Birth of the Thinkers. As nuclear winter gives way to nuclear summer, the thinkers are brought online. A global network of supercomputers that have been created to assist in the survival of the human species. Endowed with artificial intelligence and nanotech self-repair, They rely on an organic human element connected directly into the mainframe to function. Quorums of the last great minds submit themselves to be hardwired to the sentient computers to generate a solution to the human catastrophe. (2120) The dawn of the complexes. The thinkers create plans and build robotic workforces to erect the mile-high cities, the complexes, in pockets of lesser devastation around the world. These cities are to house the last of the humans and their future offspring. To be granted access, there are a few rules for these first-generation inductees. 1. You must be stage yellow of the radiation sickness. 2. You must be fertile. All viable sperm and eggs are harvested and become the property of the thinker to be stored in cryogenic stasis until the world is free of the radiation sickness and society can be reborn. 3. Every citizen of the thinker will work for the betterment of mankind until their radiation sickness has reached the critical black stage, and then they must self-terminate or submit to termination so as not to waste the limited supplies and resources. 4. Once one agrees to live in the complexes, you can never leave.
Hello, citizen. Welcome to New You, where you can be whoever your heart desires. I'm Holly 13, and I can guide you to make the choices that are best suited.
I'm here to see someone. Jessica 6.
You must be Doyle. She said we were to expect you.
I'd like to see her now.
Doc is just finishing the final touches. This way. Jessica said we did some adjustments on you recently, but I don't recognize the job.
I'm sure you see a lot of people.
Well, Doc is the best, so we keep busy. But I don't ever forget a face, especially one like yours.
So, what do you think?
Who are you?
Doc, this is my pairmate Doyle. Wait, what am I saying? Of course you know who he is. He's your handiwork.
This isn't Doyle. Look, his right hand. His flower's not blooming. Run, Jessica!
Tangler!
Ah! He dropped his gun! Doc, get it!
Time to sleep, asshole! Sandman?
He's powering down! You killed him! He was beautiful, and you killed him! Ah!
Jessica!
Don't touch me! Ugh.
Stop moving! I'll deactivate the net.
Where's Doyle? What have you done with him?
Listen up, Runner. You're taking me to Ballard, or this ends here.
You're insane. I'm not taking you anywhere.
He's in the theater! He killed Doc! He killed him!
They're here. They'll burn you out when they're done with you. Take me with you to Sanctuary.
See? He's dead! He killed him!
There's no one here. Is there another way out of here?
Be careful.
We have to get to Cathedral.
I know the way.
The Future History, Part 3, 2129, Washington, D.C. Complex. The world capital is brought fully online. Only half the eligible population decides to enter. The rest are left to die in the wasteland. Within 5 years, all the complexes have opened around the world, and the citizens of Earth become the property of the thinkers. (2142) The end of mankind dawns. The first generation of the war has all but perished. (2154) The last man on Earth. In the London complex, the last human on Earth succumbs to the radiation sickness. He was 21 years old. The slate has been wiped clean.
HQ, we need a sweep team at New U Alpha 5 Omega.
It's not possible. It is. Look, this is part of Logan's gun. Your partner is a piece of shit runner.
A Sandman's running?
Put the scalpel down, Gant.
Sure. But first, this thing with Logan stays between us. Last thing we need is for anyone to get ideas. Is that understood?
Sure thing, Gant.
Francis? Yeah. Good. Set your guns to Homer. We take out our own.
Just beyond that pile of wreckage is the entrance to Cathedral.
How do you know about this place?
It's the end of the line for a lot of you.
You mean us? We need to keep moving. We're already late. This way. Did you hear that?
Quiet.
Sandman, Sandman, leave my door. Don't come back here anymore.
Cubs.
Now I lay me down to pray. Sandman, Sandman, stay away.
She's just a little girl. Her clothes are all tattered.
Stay back.
Don't be afraid. I won't hurt you.
Logan, she's just a child.
What do you want?
You were so late. I thought the Sandman got you.
Are you the one we're supposed to meet?
Yes, if sanctuary is what you seek.
Ballard sends a child?
Did you expect him to come himself?
Little girl.
It's Mary Mary. I have a name.
Tell me about the man who told you to meet us.
He looked like death.
What do you mean he looked like death?
His face was a skull as black as night.
A DS man's helmet? That makes no sense. Are you sure it was him?
He told me to take you to the tracks, and he gave me a passcode that would bring a machine to take you to Sanctuary.
What's the passcode?
It's a word. Hope.
What do you got, Francis?
A maze car was just diverted onto a restricted artery.
Which one?
Passageway SQ-137, northbound.
They're in Cathedral.
Where do you live?
I live here.
This isn't a safe place for a girl your age.
I'm very clever.
She needs to be in the nursery with the other children.
She seems self-sufficient.
Don't you care about anything? She's just a little child. She needs to be protected.
I suggest you keep your voice down.
You're inhuman.
Better than a hypocrite.
What is that supposed to mean?
Let's suppose Mary Mary was in nursery. She'd live her formative years in a completely regimented manner, soon to be released into society as a conditioned citizen, to then report to deep sleep on last day. Is that what you want for her? It's rather an odd recommendation coming from a runner.
I hate you. Shh. Did they find us so soon?
No. It's worse.
Well, well, well. What do we have here?
Logan?
It looks like Charming Billy's done right by his cubs. Not only do we have the little rat trapper, but 2 stinking runners.
Where the hell's that maze car?
This is the main entrance to Cathedral. Our scanners are useless here, so we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Spread out and find them.
They have us surrounded.
This knife can carve you up good.
I feel sorry for you, cub.
Feel sorry for yourself, runner.
How old are you? 12? 13?
Old enough to run you through with my knife.
What happens when you turn 14?
I once killed me a Sandman. Gutted him. Who knew they'd die like the rest of them?
There's no cubs at 14, Billy. When you turn red, you're gonna have to leave. They'll make you leave, or they'll gut rip you just like your Sandman. Then what? The only choice is to rejoin society and wait until the Walkren ticks down to last day.
I ain't gonna die in the sleep shops. When last day comes, I'm gonna...
Run? Is that what you're gonna do?
Shut up! I'm no stinking runner.
That's exactly what you'd do, isn't it, Billy? You'd run just like...
I said, shut your mouth!
Logan!
I'm not finished with you.
Get off of me!
Put me down! Put me down! I'll kill you! No!
You killed them all. They were just children.
They were going to kill us. Now get in the mate's car.
No, I don't think I want to go anywhere else with you.
Kids, I found them. They're trying to escape.
Get in. Move over.
Tevin's dead. He killed him? You're dead, Logan! You hear me? Dead.
When I get my hands on your partner, he's gonna beg me to kill him. Let's get back to HQ. He'll show up on the grid soon enough, and that's when we'll get him. Come on!
Who are you?
I'm Mary.
The future history. Molly. Before the beginning of the Little War, man reached for the planets, but found them to be nothing more than puddled gases and frozen stones, and soon abandoned space. Man then looked towards the very sea itself, 6/7 of the world he lived on. It is in its deepest depth where he built Molly. She covered 100 miles, and under her plasteel dome, she provided workspaces and homes for 20,000 technicians and their families, who in turn provided undersea sustenances harvested for the entire world. Molly was the queen of the Pacific Ocean. Until 6:03 p.m., Common Standard Time, March 6, 2078. At that precise moment, intolerable pressure caused a 1/10 of an inch slippage along two fault planes crossing the Marianas Trench. And a hairline fracture appeared in Molly's plasteel dome as a solid bar of water knife sliced through her heart. The great Molly absorbed the blow. Pressures equalized. Automatic valves closed. Hatches sealed. But the damage had been done, for within an insane instant, Molly had become a watery tomb for 14,000 men, women, and children. And like the stars, she was abandoned as well.
Now what?
How should I know? This is new to me, too.
You need to calm down. You're too excitable. It's not conducive to solving our problems.
Listen to yourself. Not conducive to solving our problems. Why can't you act a little more normal? A little more human? That might be conducive.
Jessica.
Don't touch me! You sicken me.
Jessica, come back here!
Just leave me alone.
Jessica, you're going to get us lost.
Why, hello, little lady. I've been expecting you. Jessica, right? And this must be your pairmate, Doyle.
He most certainly is not.
And who is he?
He's a DS, a Sandman.
Oh?
Tell him I'm a runner.
Tell him yourself. See if he believes you.
Save your breath. I don't. You can stay in here!
Thanks.
Open the door! Let me out!
That should hold him.
Enough along.
What are you doing?
Just letting the ocean claim its prize.
Open the door, Jessica. He's going to drown me. Jessica!
Take this key card. Now this will get you to the next stop, no problem. I've got some maintenance to take care of. Fortunately, Your stop's on the way.
On the way to what?
To the micro subs.
Jessica! Water's freezing. Only foot left. Now, just a few inches. You could have let me die.
I've seen enough death for today. Here, take my hand. That sound. Look, your palm flower. It's blinking. Looks like you're in it for the long run now.
What's that?
Navigation report. It appears we've arrived at our destination.
Good. I don't think I could take another day in this thing. Will this micro sub break through the ice?
We're about to find out.
I didn't think it could do it. This is the North Pole.
Yes. Look at that. Over 1,000 miles of dead glare ice wilderness.
What will you be able to see with those? There's nothing out there.
Bionox. Enhances the vision 20 times. Will help see through that glare. I see something. It's a bit of a hike, though.
We better get moving.
This is it.
It's metal, submerged in the ice.
Here. This section is clear of ice and snow.
There must be some way in.
It's warm. Heated to keep it clear.
This must be the way in.
But the way into where?
What's that? Something scratched in over the door.
It says... Hell.
It's opening. Hello? Is anyone there? Look, on the floor. Arrows lighting up. They go down the hallway.
After you.
Please step inside the induction tube.
We've come from Molly. We seek sanctuary.
Please step inside.
Whale sent us.
Please step inside.
I don't see any other choice.
Lambs to the slaughter.
What was that?
Something Francis used to joke about when we used to watch citizens enter the deep sleep units.
There's nothing funny about deep sleep. All right. What? Red gas. Logan, I can't move my legs.
It's parallax gas. Try not to breathe. It paralyzes you.
Ah!
Are you all right?
I still can't move.
It should wear off soon enough.
Where are we?
There are about 14 burrows in a semicircle. They're carved into the walls of ice. We've got company.
I am Zul 12, the warden.
Warden? Warden of what? Where are we?
You be in hell, young lady. The end of the line. Now, who might you be? We haven't seen company in years.
We seek sanctuary. We were sent here from Molly.
I was speaking to the lady.
What he says is true. Whale sent us.
How you came to be here is inconsequential. The fact remains you are here and thus you are mine. But more to the point, ours. Me and the prisoners.
What do you want from us?
That entirely depends on the next 5 minutes of your life.
Put her down!
Good, I see the parallax is wearing off. Perfect timing. The rules are simple. Fight one of my prisoners. You win. You get full ownership of his possessions, as well as, shall we say, additional benefits.
And if we lose?
You die.
I don't want the girl fighting with me. She'll only get in my way. As far as I'm concerned, you can do whatever you want with her.
Why, that's very generous of you. I've been in need of a new pairmate.
Another?
That far wall, where a naked woman is encased in the ice. Her body is nearly black from frostbite.
How did she die?
She disappointed me. Now choose. My patience is at an all-time low.
I've made my choice.
Well, then get on the...
To the victor goes the spoils.
He's all yours. Who are you?
I am Titus 9.
They're tearing him apart. They're eating him.
Titus, where can we rest?
That cave there. It's yours now.
We have to get out of here, Logan.
We need to rest. We'll figure things out in the morning.
But I'm so cold.
Get into the bed. I'll get some of the animal pelts from the wall here. Why are you pulling me close?
Keep me warm with your body. I knew you weren't going to let the warden have me. You're not as cold-hearted as you pretend to be.
Wake up.
What? Oh, Titus 9, what is it?
Box wants to see you. You should wear the animal pelts. It's cold out where you're going.
You're going to travel down that tunnel for a good half-mile and then make a sharp left turn.
We don't have time to meet this Box.
You make the time.
Who is Box? Is he one of Ballard's men?
Lady, Box isn't a who, he's a what. Maybe he has a name, but I don't know it. He got chewed up in a belt jump after a torture jig with a 10-year-old. The gears scattered him some. He was half dead then, but the system don't let go that easy. They sewed him back together, and what they couldn't find, they made.
Does this Box know the way out?
Most definitely.
Just up ahead. It's growing light.
And the tunnel opens up. Logan, look. Ice sculptures. They're animals that I've only heard about in stories. It's all so beautiful. This is amazing, Logan.
Let's keep moving. Maybe when we get to the top of this platform, it will lead somewhere.
Can't we just take a moment to take this all in? Look, a flock of crystal birds in flight, suspended by icicles in the ceiling. I've never seen art like this. It's so abstract.
I'm so pleased that you like my sculptures.
Logan, he looks half human, half machine. His right hand is a round saw. Are you Box?
Yes, and I get so few visitors. Most are the indigenous animals that I've so lovingly reproduced in ice.
Animals come here?
From the outside, seeking shelter, like you.
We don't seek shelter. We seek the way out.
We seek sanctuary.
Isn't this sanctuary enough? By definition, a place of refuge or asylum. A reserved area in which birds and animals are cared for and protected.
Yes, this certainly is. But we seek a place called sanctuary.
Ah, you seek Ballard's sanctuary.
You know Ballard?
Yes, I am just a stop on that journey.
Please tell us the way to find him.
I shall show you the way the others have gone. But you will pose for me first.
Pose for you?
Yes. You see before you the consummate artist, whose magnificent creativity flows from man-metal. The man conceives in hunger and passion. The metal executes with micrometric exactitude. No human sculptor could match the greatness here displayed.
We don't have time for this.
Time? You have all the time, young man, because this is my contract with you. You pose for me, and then I will give you what you want.
I want to do it for him, Logan.
This machine is insane.
He's sad and alone. We could bring some joy to his lonely existence.
He's a machine, Jessica. He's no more lonely than a holopad or an infodeck.
If you won't do it for him, then say yes for me.
Yes.
Very well. I shall locate the perfect block of ice for my new sculpture while you undress.
What?
Oh, I must sculpt you both as nudes to fully capture your loveliness and perfection. Ah, yes, here is one. This will be my masterpiece.
What?
Those scars on your chest, are those from your job? Why haven't you had them removed? You specialize...
I don't want them removed.
Why?
It's none of your business.
Why, Logan? Why have you kept them?
They remind me that I'm fallible. That I'm human.
Enchanting. Yes, that pose, just like that. I will sculpt you just like that.
2 figures begin to emerge from the block, with showers of tinkling shards and ice, magically forming, shaping.
Now that we're dressed again, we can leave. Why do you have tears?
Look at it, Logan.
A sight to behold, the two of you in an eternal embrace.
No one has appreciation for art like this back home. Everything is manufactured from machines to exact specifications. There are no flaws, no abstractions, just cold precision.
But Box is a machine. A cyborg programmed to make these sculptures. He's not capable of anything more, don't you see that?
No, Logan, you're wrong. Part of him is still human, and within that part, there's a soul capable of beautiful things.
You're deluding yourself, Jessica.
I have to believe that we're all capable of being better than what we were programmed to be. Otherwise, what's the point of all this? Why live? Why run if at the end, when we get to where we're going, we're still the same?
I don't think any of us are really capable of change. We are who we are.
Exactly.
What are you doing?
Regrettably, I cannot let you live.
Logan, the saw! It's close to your head!
I will cut it in two.
Jessica, run!
Weapon! I need a weapon!
Your death will be more glorious than the others that came before you.
You made a deal.
I am doing what I have been programmed to do. Death. And I have elevated that to an art form. I am unfazed with your weapon. Your death, my lady, shall be exquisite. Sculpture! You hit my sculpture!
That bothers you? There, my arms are gone. Smash!
Please, stop!
I got his arm. Now, into the pole!
What's that?
He's sawing the wood that is holding up the platform. Come on, the stairs.
Can't free it!
We're tipping over!
We're thrown clear.
Where's Box?
There. He's leaking oil and blood. He's dying.
You promised to tell us where Sanctuary is.
My beautiful sculpture.
I know there's humanity still inside you. Please.
Beautiful.
He's just a machine.
People change, Logan.
What do you mean?
Look at his human hand. He scribbled something in the snow, and then pointed his finger to that open shaft over there.
What?
It's maze car coordinates.
South Dakota. Crazy Horse Mountain, the home of the Thinker. Guards are at the entrances to the tunnels underneath.
This can't be Sanctuary.
It isn't. Hello, Logan. DS gun is on Homer. There's no escape.
Francis, you must trust me. This isn't what you think. I'm not running.
Then what are you doing, Logan?
I'm here to kill Ballard and destroy Sanctuary once and for all.
What?
I can't let that happen. I never thought it would come to this, Logan.
Listen to me, Francis. We're on the same side. I'm here for Ballard.
Then let's go see him.
So you're with me then? We'll take him out together.
No one's going to kill Ballard.
He's an enemy of society.
He's my father. He's my father. Father.
He's slippery.
Am I gonna have to take this one?
Not in your life, Logan. You've met your quota for this month.
Hey, don't hate me because I'm the best of the best.
Remember that runner we took out in Harmony Court last May?
Damn, they make this too easy. There he goes. Come on. He just made his fatal mistake.
You probably don't. One runner is just the same as the next. Well, his name was Adam 11. My gun was set for Homer, and I killed him. Say goodbye, runner. Burned him out like any other.
Another notch on the belt. Maybe you'll make something of yourself after all. Here's his palm crystal.
Screw off, Logan. Don't you have a home to go sulk at?
It wasn't until afterwards that I realized what I had done. When I ran the scan of his palm crystal on the computer, and there it was. The awful truth. I had killed him. I had killed my brother.
How were you to know? You can't beat yourself up for that, Francis. Whether he was your brother or not, that meant shit when he decided to run.
Shut up! I'm not like you. I don't want to be like you.
This all makes sense now. Why you suddenly started acting so different. I knew there was something up. I could sense it. Always letting me take the lead. Take the kill. I thought you were going soft, but it was far worse than that, wasn't it?
Just leave him alone.
No. He's right. My heart wasn't in it. Especially when I found out that Ballard was my biological father.
That's impossible. Where would you even find that out? Nobody knows who their parents were. The system's designed that way. Complete anonymity.
No, Logan. The answers are there. It's just nobody bothers to look for them. Nobody bothers to question the system.
The Future History, Part 4. The 23rd Century, 2230, the New Age. The Earth is healing, though much of it is still devastated. A huge desert with limited food and water. Society, in contrast, has machine-like efficiency, well-planned and organized. The perfect world. There have been numerous advances in genetic engineering, cloning, stem cell, and nanotechnology. The radiation-affected DNA from the harvested sperm eggs have been winnowed down to the fittest donations, and the rest destroyed, along with non-viable, naturally occurring embryos. July 19th, 2231, Tokyo Complex. A fertilized egg is removed from cryosuspension and placed into an incubation chamber. 9 months later, the first transhuman is born from this perfected system. Adam 1, variant 31597. He is the first child of the Thinker.
You killed Doyle, didn't you? Did it give you pleasure to watch my pairmate die in agony?
Yes.
I let myself believe that you were different from the others.
I am. I'm the best. I'm not a good person, Jessica. I know you desperately want to believe I am, but it's not possible. Not for me.
We're here. This is Sanctuary.
The faces. They're so old. Who are these people?
Presidents, they were called. Great leaders. They governed the people.
When? When did they do this?
Before the time of the Thinker.
When there were wars. When men killed thousands, millions. You call me a killer? I've done nothing compared to the mass murders these men have committed.
You knew about these people?
It's part of our DS training. Our conditioning.
You're a hypocrite, Francis.
No, I'm not, Logan. I'm just tired of all this death.
The Future History, Part 5. The New Constitution. The Thinkers, having been programmed to renew the human race in a hermetically sealed environment, devised a system to safeguard the species from sickness and disease while maintaining order and world resources. The supercomputer's solutions were simple and efficient. Mankind would now live in 4 stages, signaled by a lighted crystal palm flower inserted at birth into the palm of the right hand. Each stage is devised for the betterment of society and the system. Yellow stage, from birth to age 7.
Education and social conformity.
Blue stage, age 7 to 13.
Job training and learning of the skill sets necessary for the continuance of the system.
Red stage, age 14 to 21.
Application of skills and the propagation of the human race. 7 days before the citizen's 21st birthday, the palm flower blinks, signaling the approach of the final stage.
Black stage, age 21.
Also known as Last Day. Citizens are to report for mandatory termination at the deep sleep facilities. As determined by the thinker, life beyond age 21 leads to unacceptable health issues, free thought, and a general undermining of the system.
To this, the computers created a new safeguard to preserve their system, the deep sleep operations. Men and women selected by the thinker at birth and conditioned to become elite soldiers, trained to sustain order and keep the system running. The system must be maintained.
I don't understand. This can't be Sanctuary.
What did you expect? Some kind of utopia? These people are fugitives. They're scared and frightened.
But I was told...
You were told a story. A fairy tale by deluded people desperate for something that couldn't possibly exist. There's no sanctuary. And I'm starting to doubt that this Ballard even exists, Francis.
Oh, I exist, all right. And so does Sanctuary. But Sanctuary isn't here. It's here, in my head. And it's right here, with my son.
It's true, then?
I prayed my messages got to you, and one day you'd be able to find me.
I killed my brother. Please, forgive me. Forgive me.
I forgive you, Francis. So does everyone here. You're amongst friends. We waited long for this day. You are the final piece of the puzzle, and together we will reshape the world.
What about Logan and Jessica?
We have use for them.
Use for us?
Yes. In our society, everyone has value. Everyone serves a purpose.
And what is my purpose?
To stop this madness, once and for all. Quick, the observation area.
Over there. Look. DS operatives on devil sticks.
Attacking Rushmore.
How did they find us?
They tracked our palm flowers.
Francis, they're after Logan and Jessica. They mustn't know you're with them, otherwise all is lost.
We can't let them in here. They mustn't find Sanctuary.
What are we going to do?
There's only one solution. This is the only way.
No. Wait.
You killed him?
He's just stunned.
They'll kill him. You can't take him.
It's not him I want. There they are. Over by the cave entrance.
But...
Shh.
Ceasefire! I've got them. They tried to hide in the caves.
Hold your fire. Identify yourself.
Francis 7. Variant 10507, Los Angeles complex.
You're a long way from home, Francis 7.
It's personal. This piece of garbage ran from me. Thought she could escape.
Why is she still alive?
I'm not done with her yet.
What about the other? Logan 6.
I homered him myself.
Then where's his palm flower?
The poor bastard shook himself so hard he fell down a shaft. It took a whole minute before I heard him hit bottom. I'm more than happy to show you where...
That won't be necessary. Gant wants you back at base.
Did you say Gant?
Ant 5?
He's heading up this operation. Just arrived from your neck of the woods earlier today. He's a bit tightly wound. But then again, so are all you West Coasters.
You were out for some time.
Where's Jessica?
She's with Francis. Everything's going to be all right. You just need to trust me.
Trust you? What are you even doing here? What's the point to all this? Look at this place. This isn't living. It's no life.
You're right. It isn't. But neither was yours. So we're going to start over again, with the help of these mechanical and electrical parts on the table here. Press the reset button.
These are thermal charges. You can take out a complex with these.
Or a mountain.
You're going to blow up the thinker.
Well, disrupt its central core, to be more exact.
It's madness. You can't do this.
It's already done. For months, I've had my men planting charges like these around the outside of Crazy Horse Mountain. I just needed to get one of them inside to trigger it all.
Francis and Jessica!
For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son.
I'm going after Jessica.
To kill her or to save her?
Are you going to help me?
I haven't decided yet. Answer me this. Why the change of heart? Do you care for this woman? This runner? I see compassion in your eyes. Well, maybe there is hope for us after all. We're going to need this.
A DS gun? I don't know where you got that, but it's useless to us. Once a gun is keyed to a palm flower...
I'm well aware of that.
So unless that's off the factory floor...
No, it was taken from some, well, less fortunate Sandman.
But...
You see, my young lad, the operative word here is palm flower. It's an unrecognized one that triggers the gun's self-destruct. Observe my right hand.
There's no palm flower.
But if you don't have a palm flower...
This can't be.
I can do the same for you.
No. The instant you remove it, your nervous system goes into failure. I've seen runners try to cut off their own hands to avoid getting caught. It's horrifying. Worse than being burned by a Homer. It's impossible.
Or not.
Then how?
Living this long has some advantages. You tend to pick up a thing or two. This tool I made...
It looks vaguely similar to the devices they use to put on the palm crystals on newborn babies in the nurseries.
This will remove the palm crystal. Now, give me your hand. This is going to hurt.
I can take it.
A lot. Done. Here is your palm flower. The pain will endure for some time, but it will remind you that you're alive. Now, here, take the gun. Take it. We won't succeed unless you trust me. There. One more thing. I need you to put this on.
A DS operative's uniform? I don't want to wear that. It's not me anymore.
Then let's redefine what this suit means.
Halt! Who's there?
I've got a prisoner. The fugitive known as Ballard.
Holy shit. This is him?
Look how old he is.
Let's go, Ballard.
I'm not that old. I've had spies gathering intel on the layout of this place for years. I know the interior like the back of my hand.
Where are we going?
The central core. That's where Francis will be.
I'm not interested in finding Francis.
He'll know where they're keeping Jessica. Once the detonator is set, there will be more than enough time to find her and get out. This way. central core.
Look, sitting on the floor, it's Francis.
Have you set the timer, Francis? Francis, Francis. Oh, I'm so sorry.
A trap.
Is this what you're looking for? This thermal device?
Can't!
Catch. Without the detonator, it's useless. Guards, you are quite surrounded. Drop your gun.
Where's Jessica?
She's been keeping me quite entertained. I think I was a little too rough, though. I might have broken her.
Logan, she's alive. In holding cells.
Not for much longer.
It's over. Everything we believed was a lie. Just listen to what Ballard has to say. The Thinker betrayed us all.
No, Logan. You're the betrayer. I looked up to you, envied you, but in the end, you were no better than a filthy piece of shit runner.
Look at my hand. The crystal is gone. No one needs to die, Gant. Not anymore.
Yes, they do. Everyone dies when I decide. Like Francis here.
No, Gant!
You're finished, Logan. Finished!
The gun! Ballard! Get the gun! Shoot the guards! Shoot the guards!
Oh, yes!
I'm gonna kill you!
Now that's the Logan I remember.
There! You got your back! To the Thinker! He's right. Behind you! All those swirling gears! You're right, Gant. Everyone dies. Today, it's you. Over the side. And into the Thinker!
I've killed many of the guards, but they keep coming.
Stay low.
We've lost.
This thermal device. It can still be detonated manually.
You're right. Why don't you let me take it from here? But I've lived long enough. Why don't you try it for a while? I think you've got the knack for it. You've got 10 minutes. And take the DS gun. Go, Logan. Save her. Save us all. Do it now, Logan! Run! Run!
I run for my life. I run for hers. I run for our future together. I am what they made me. I am the ultimate predator. But today, I kill to save lives. To defend the people I've sworn to protect. And the woman I love.
Sorry, sir. Restricted area. Can I see your ID, please?
Yes. Here it is. Jessica!
Here. In here.
Stand back.
Logan.
Come on, we have to hurry.
I'm shut up, Francis. And those guards keep coming. No end to them, it seems. The detonator. Maybe this time we'll get it right.
Get down! Today is last day.
What do we do now? How are we going to live?
Come here. One day at a time.
And Sanctuary?
We've already found it.
The Future History, Part 6. The New Dawn of Man. As the world begins again and its citizens awake to a new day, history has a new author of a book that has not yet been written.
You have been listening to William F. Nolan's Logan's Run, Last Day, starring Tom Berry as Logan 6, Kate DeSisto as Jessica 6, Joe Caliendo Jr. as Francis 7, and J.T. Turner as Ballard, the robot instructor, and Box. Co-starring were Dennis Cordell as Gant 5, Joseph Zamparelli as the Warden, Jerry Robbins as Whale, Catherine Benjamin as Holly 13, Carrie Donovan as Mary, Isaac Bean as Charming Billy and DS Operative, Mark Thurner as Titus 9, cleanup crew member and DS Operative, Justin O'Brien as Doc and Darren 3, and Sam Donato as the future history narrator. Featured were Amy Sheridan as Auto Governess and the Female Runner, Andrew Monroe as Young Logan 6, and Noah Greenstein as Garrick 4. Also heard were Lucas Callahan, Heather Coulter, and David Smith. Tonight's program was written by Paul J. Salamoff based on the novel Logan's Run by William F. Nolan and George Clayton Johnson, and Logan's World and Logan's Search by William F. Nolan. Executive producers were Mark Vanderberg and Darren G. Davis. Produced by Seth Adam Scher, the music was by Jeffrey Gage, and the production was directed by yours truly. Logan's Run, Last Day was produced by special arrangement with Blue Water Productions. For the Colonial Radio Theater on the air, this is Jerry Robbins speaking. This has been a production of the Colonial Radio Theater on the air.
This has been a production of the Colonial Radio Theater on Brilliance Audio. For further information concerning this program or other Brilliance Audio titles, please call the following toll-free number, 1-800-222-3225, or visit our website at brillianceaudio.com. No part of this recording may be played for an audience or reproduced in any form. It may not be streamed, downloaded, broadcast, or copied without written permission. Address all inquiries to Brilliance Audio, P.O. Box 887, Grand Haven, Michigan, 49417.
Audible hopes you have enjoyed this program.